Hey guys, I'm not in the desert anymore. I came up north. I had to get out of that heat. It's been up to 108 degrees every day, and for the next week it's supposed to be 108. So I brought Big Agnes and Ruthless Ruth, and I'm gonna pack into the wilderness. I left this morning. I didn't get an early start, but I came up through here. I had a friend of mine tell me another route to get to this place, and it wasn't a good route. It took me forever to get here. So rough and nasty and rocky road, and just took forever. So I finally got here, and it's about, oh shoot, I think it's about 4:30, but it doesn't get dark until about 8. So, I mean, it was a nice drive. I seen elk coming in here, and I don't know, it wasn't a nice drive, it was a long drive, but I seen some elk, so that made it better. And anyway, I'm gonna take off, and I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna try to find a place to camp down on the river with some big shade, and yeah, just see what it's like over there. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Brett. I ride mules, I get in the backcountry, and I always have me some hound dogs with me. So yeah, and I mean, I got the hounds, I got the old female hounds, and including Fat Lori. Oh, Fat Lori, Fat Lori. So, you know, if they hit a track, they might trail it a little ways. We'll see. See what happens. Let me get these monsters saddled up. Look at this. Skitto. I call him Skippo. Skiddo. Let me show you the old one. I just about wore this one out. I didn't buy this one. A friend of mine gave it to me. But man, I really liked it, and I liked it so well, and told him, said, you know, I'll mention your product in my videos. You know, because these are kind of expensive. I said, if you give me a discount or something. And they just sent me one for free. So this one's a little different. It doesn't have the removable panels in it, which I think is probably better, because those always try to slip out. And yeah, no, this is nice. And it's got that, this is coarse. And if you've ever rode a lot in steep and country going up and down, your saddle pads will work their way out from under your saddle. And with this coarse stuff, they don't work their way out. Don't Agnes look good with her new pad on? I like it. Seeing those pads push down there and keeps off the ridge of her back. She's got a terrible back. Those are Apache tears?
Yeah.
And how do you say they were made?
It's volcanic glass. They're obsidian. The real small ones are real shiny. See how shiny some of those are? You know. Cool. And here, I want to give you some of them.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
You know, you can keep those. And they're good luck, supposedly.
I need it.
You know, well, everybody can use good luck.
Cool. Yeah, I can use all the luck I can get.
And I mean, they're worth absolutely nothing, but you can make jewelry out of them. They're the little ones.
Little shiny ones.
You know, you can make rings out of them. You can make pendants out of the bigger ones, and they'll shine up even more than that.
I'll be dang.
So.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. Well. Oh, you know, and that bottle is a thing of beauty. I like it because it's got the straw in it.
Yeah.
I've never had one of them with the straw.
Yeah, so, you can, instead of tipping, you can suck on it.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
All right, thank you. Take care.
Okay.
Yes, sir, Brett Vaughn.
Brett Vaughn. I always want to say Brent. I'm sure you probably run into a lot of people who want to say that too.
Among other things.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, well, have fun.
All right, I will. Take care. I'm gonna put some of these in my saddlebags here so I can have luck.
Yeah, oh yeah. I
Ah, okay. You too, thank you. Onward and upward. Oh, Agnes is in a hurry today. She's really stepping out. Wonder what she thinks. Just feels good, maybe? It's been a long time. Go right on down past that dam and over to the back side, and that creek runs, and then there's a couple other creeks that come into it. It's really pretty. We're not in the desert anymore, Agnes. Well, it's still desert, but not desert like desert like we're used to. And it's a little cooler. It's not cold by no means, but it's cooler. Feels good. Of course, it's late. You know, it's probably, I don't even know what time it is. I bet I got another hour, 2 hours of daylight. That's plenty. Right over the top of the dam. Jump! Look at that. How do we get out of here? Oh, the trail goes right down through there. There was a chocolate brown one that went up the other side. I didn't get a very good video of him, but old Blackie's right there looking at me. There he goes. Might be able to see him with the GoPro. Glad I don't have those other dogs here, or we'd have a race. It's like a perfect Christmas tree. It's beautiful. Getting dark in this canyon pretty fast. I'm gonna have to find a place to camp. But it looks like this thing's boxing in. Next place that opens up real nice. That's where I'll set up camp. Try to get it set up before it gets too dark. Last time, shoot, I was putting up my tent in the dark. I don't want to do that this time. If you ride far enough and keep looking, pretty soon you'll find a ready-made camp. Look at that. Firewood already cut for me, fire ring built. Good trees to tie my mules to. Doesn't work. Pretty cool little table. It packs down. I forgot to show you. Let me show you. So it comes in a little sack all rolled up like that. Expands. Just like that. Then chair. All my good stuff on it. Oh, man. This is Mrs. P. She's a gentle lady. And here comes Fat Lori. Mrs. Fat Lori. Oh, it's okay, Lori. It's not your fault. You got a problem with your genetics, with your genes. P, get away from that. I got that same problem. How's old Jazz? Jazz? You guys are on guard duty tonight, all right? Oh, there's Iris, yeah. Oh, got poked in the eye with an antenna, Iris. You're on guard duty tonight, okay? Don't let no bears get to me. Okay? No bears. No bears in camp. No bears in camp. You won't chase them, but just keep them out of camp, okay? Time it is. 20 till 10. It's way past my bedtime. I'll look on my Onyx maps in the morning and see what kind of loop I want to make. I'll make some kind of loop down through here. But I ain't worried about getting up early. I just don't want to make camp this late at night anymore. I need to be getting to camp about 4:30 or 5, setting it up. Yeah. Oh well, it was a good day. I think I'm gonna go climb in the bunk here in just a minute. I do like the chair and the table. Those things are worthwhile packing. I'm gonna go through the rest of my stuff and thin it out. I need to just do what those lightweight backpackers carry. That'd be the ticket. All right, guys. Hasta la mañana. Good morning. I slept like a baby last night. It was nice. I was sure tired after that long drive down that old rough road. And then having to pack, this packing is not for lightweights. It takes a lot of effort. Anyway, I had camp set up. I slept good. There's my tent. Got me some coffee going this morning. I just walked down to the river down there and filled up my jet boil with water. I can't decide whether I'm gonna have a fire or not this morning. It's awfully dry here. And I mean, not that I would let it get away from me, but I'd probably have to make 2 or 3 trips down to the river to pack water back up here, put it out. I don't know, we'll see. Good thing about it is I'm not in a hurry this morning. Last night it seemed like I was in a hurry. Now I'm doing fine. And I looked at my Onyx maps and I got a pretty good route. I got a circle I can make. So that's probably what I'll do is just go down here. I'm gonna go down here to the main river. Now this is the headwaters of the Middle Fork River, is what I would call it. Or the headwaters of the Gila River. All these creeks, Iron Creek, Jalita Creek, or however you pronounce it, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. And there's one more. They all come together down here, and it's what forms the headwaters of the Gila River. And I'm gonna drink me some coffee. Watch the sun come up. Hey, you guys, quit it. 4 piles of dog food there, and they're gonna argue over that one little pile. P, she don't pay any attention. She's 9 years old. I raised her from a little bitty puppy. She's about 9.5 now, maybe 10. Jazz is about 11 years old, I guess. And I had her from about the time she was 6 months old. I didn't have her mama. Benny Griffith gave her to me. Iris I raised from a puppy. And Iris is out of pee. And then Lori, fat Lori, oh, here she comes. She's out of pee. I raised her from a puppy. And she's worthless. But she's a spayed female. She don't cause any problems. P is spayed now. I got her spayed. None of these dogs, one of the reasons I bring them on these little pack trips like this is it's not bear season, and I don't like to run bears. As you can see from the video, they won't run bears. Now they might bark on a bear track if they hit it just right. I mean, it's not that they can't smell it, but I mean, they will. No. They will trail a lion and a fox and a bobcat. But they really go bananas over a lion. Hey, stay out of that stuff. It's kind of peaceful. What time is it? I got up at 5 o'clock. It's 6:20 now. I decided against a fire. I'm still not hungry. I'll roll things up here in a minute. The mules are eating their breakfast. I'll roll things up here in a minute. We'll get down here where I think it's Iron Creek comes into this, and then Willow Creek, and right there, that's the headwaters of the Gila River. It's got to be. And then we'll go down. I guess they call it the Middle Fork. So you got the East Fork. Well, so it'd be I guess it would be the the headwaters of the Middle Fork of the Gila River. Because the Middle Fork and the East Fork and the West Fork all come together down below. Show you my camp setup. I use my Manny tarp as like a throw rug. You can set your stuff on it, and then you can get on it to get dressed and undressed. You know, and nothing's in the dirt. Typically, if I thought, you know, if it was going to rain, or if we were going to have a heavy dew, I put everything inside the tent and along the side of it. There's not a lot of room in the tent. They might call that a two-man tent. I think it's a one-man tent. One big man. But anyway, always have my weapon close so I can grab it just in case. I got this, it's that Bondo, I mean, that's an air mattress. You wouldn't want to carry it backpacking, but it's all right on the mule because it's nice. And then this is just my Big Agnes sleeping bag. And I didn't even zip it up last night. I mean, I slept like a baby. And then this little pillow, I've carried it for years. And I don't really like it. I think since I'm on a mule, it's a backpacker's pillow. And I think since I'm on a mule, I'm going to get me a regular pillow to carry with me. Not a great big one, but maybe they make a small one that... This thing, it's all right if you're laying on your side, because it tucks in right there and it won't get away from you. But sometimes I sleep on my belly or I sleep on my back, and it gets away from me. Oh, my favorite things is my booties. I've had those for, I don't know, 18 years, something like that. Camp booties. They got a hard sole, or not a hard sole, it's a soft sole, but you can walk around. I just walked down to the river and got water for my coffee this morning, and they're good when it's cold. If you have a pair of wool socks and there's down in there, I about got them wore out. It was 56 degrees this morning. Perfect. Now it'll get hot today, but still, we're going to be riding down through water, so everything will be all right. And I'm not in a hurry. Are you happy this morning, Fat Lori? Are you happy? Weather's nice here. Oh, there's Iris. Not going to miss a chance to get a pad, are you, Iris? Oh, Jazz. Fat Lori. Mrs. Iris. Oh, come here, Miss P. Everybody gets pet. Okay, now, everybody leave me alone. Go on. Leave me alone. Go on, P. Stay out of that. Go on. Another good thing about just bringing female dogs, if you have a bunch of male dogs and you leave them out and you have them loose and you got all your stuff like this, one of them's going to pee on it. Makes me very angry. And the male dogs, I mean, they're big time hunters. They're not going to sit around here and camp. They don't depend on me so much. They'll get to, you know, if I could leave one loose and he still might get off a little bit. But if I left two of them loose, then I would be looking for two dogs somewhere, you know. There's no telling where they would go. Hopefully something like that happened and you go and they'd be in, you know, underneath a tree with something in a tree. But They're liable to just be in the next county. Man, it's beautiful up here. Peaceful, peaceful. Don't you know it really flooded down through here? Look at that. Look at all that timber just washed up in big piles. And this is high, high out of the creek bottom. Wow, look at that. I believe this is it, the headwaters of the middle fork of the Gila River, which is the main tributary of the Gila, I would think. This is where Iron Creek and what was I on? Halito Creek or whatever? No, it goes around the corner. I don't know. This is where they all come together, and I think that's the middle fork that goes right down through there. So we're gonna hit that trail that goes that way and circle around that mountain and come back out the other side. Sound like a plan. Finally a sign, but I don't even recognize Turkey Feather Pass. I've heard that. That's 5 miles up the canyon. Trotter Trail is 3 miles down here. I thought that was the Middle Fork. I would have thought it would said the Middle Fork, but maybe I'm wrong. I'll look at my Onyx maps, try to figure it out. This is the Middle Fork right here. So I'm gonna ride right around this corner, and then there's a trail that gets up on top of that ridge up there. And I'll ride back on top. See what that's like. This is what I wanted to see though. Man, this is beautiful. What a good place to camp. Look at this. Oh, look at that over there. It's a good looking camp spot. Look at that. That's where I should have been. If I'd have been a couple hours earlier yesterday, this is where I would have came to. Whoo! Dogs. This would be nice. Look at that. Logs to sit on. Nice and shady. Next time. Next time. Wow, the Meadows is 16.5 miles down there. That'd be a good day's ride. Forest Road 142 is only 3.5. I'm going to go ahead and go up and out. I'll let these dogs and everything drink real good. If they can make it that far, then I'll make it to the truck. Pretty cool place. They tied up a saddle rack right there. That'll work. Oh, look, there's an old table right there. I wonder what else they got hid around here. Cool beans. I wonder where that trail goes out of here at. If we cut right across here, we'll find it. Shows the trail on the map. And I keep going back and forth, but I can't hit it. I can't find it. But I keep working my way up. I bet when I top out, I can probably find it. I hope. Hope there's not this is a false summit and then there's a ledge up there I have to try to navigate my way through, because this is all right. It's just tiring on the mules. Looks like elk country, doesn't it? There's the trail. I just had to bushwhack a little bit to find it. Onyx Maps was off just a little bit, but this is wild country. There's not a lot of people go through here. Look at this. I like it. Whatever it is, she wants to run it. Kind of hot though. Oh, she's still barking up through there. I haven't seen a track, but that don't mean anything. I haven't got off my mules to look either. Somebody went to a lot of work to do that. I wonder what for. Superstition of some sort. Got to do a little road riding. It's funny how these mules are. Agnes has no clue where she's at. There's no way she can know where she's at. But she sees this road. And her ears are perked up and she wants to get on it. I guess she thinks it's a way out of the mountains or something. But she's picked up her pace, which is good. I like them to walk out. She walked out all morning, and then when we were climbing the mountain, she didn't walk out anymore. She thought we were going the wrong way. She's always got her own ideas about stuff. Thinking about it, thanks Kenny for watching all my videos and commenting. I appreciate that. I'm in New Mexico. What's another question you always ask? Can't remember, but anyway, thank you. I appreciate it. I hate fences. They impede my progress. Oh, there's some gates right up there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, you don't. No, let's go. There is a cattle guard, but there's a gate. You get shade wherever you can find it. There's water just at the bottom and they can cool off. Just got to get them down there. So with the sun high overhead, I realized I probably made a mistake. Coming out the way I did. Should have stayed along the creek just due to the hounds needing water. Every outing I take like this reminds me of how much I enjoy the simplicity of this type of travel. On my mules, going through the wilderness. In this world, you shed the trappings of modern life. The absence of distraction ignites a flame of introspection and self-discovery. The solitude, discovery, and connection between my hounds, my mules, and myself always leaves me with a profound sense of gratitude. It continues to inspire me, nurture my spirit, and brings about introspection and self-discovery. I'm sure I will be back, but next time I come, I want to ride all the way through the wilderness. I would much rather ride my mules 6 hours and drive 2 hours than drive 6 hours and ride my mules 2 hours. So next time, it's through the wilderness. There's the truck. That's a good circle. I enjoyed it. It's hot here though anyway. Look at that spongy ground. I don't like spongy ground. Anyway, onward and upward, boys. He wanted an adventure. It's an adventure getting here. He wanted a remote camp, far away from everything.
He had a deer tag, archery, in a unit that I knew well. I used to live up there, and I had hunted all over it with my hounds. I told him, I said, I know where there's a buck down below, but he didn't want anything easy. He wanted the wilderness. So I said, all right, and I loaded up my mules, a canvas tent, wood-burning stove, my bedroll, and I set off. Now, he wasn't going to go with me. He couldn't come up for a few days, so I just told him I would give him some waypoints on the Onyx maps so he could find the camp. Now, I wouldn't just do this for anybody. It's a lot of work. Besides that, it's January, wintertime, and where I plan on setting up his camp, it's over 8,000 foot elevation. It'll be really cold up there. I was getting started later in the day than I wanted, but I figured I'd go as far as I could, set up a camp, build a fire, cook a steak, have a smoke, enjoy the evening.
I used to live right down that canyon right there. And this mule was raised over there. She hasn't been back in here in years and years, and she remembers that's where her pen was. Got too late of a start. I'm gonna go right over the hill here. And I know there's a flat spot down there where people camp. So I'm gonna try to make it down to that before it gets dark, so I can get me some firewood, so I can get down and get a fire going and get these mules tied up. Little patchy snow here and there. And it looks like snow tonight. It's all right. I think this will do. Not too many bad branches to fall on me. Nice fire pit right there. Firewood somebody left for me. Lots of firewood right there. I don't like that branch right there, but yeah, this will work. And there's a lion scratch right there. A little chilly out tonight. Got my fire going still. Oh, right here. It was a little cold last night. I didn't get cold. I didn't sleep cold. I slept warm. But it's that old man thing when you have to get up and pee a couple times in the middle of the night. It gets kind of cold. I slept later than I normally would. I've had a hard time adjusting to not being in a hurry. All I gotta do is get that camp up there. That's all I gotta do. And get back out. I'd like to get back out to the truck and get home tonight at a decent hour. That's my new bedroll. Came from Ellis Canvas Tent. I like it. I like it a lot. I put my down bag inside of it. It's got a really nice mattress on the bottom of it, or a sleep pad, whatever you want to call it. It's got a little rise where if you need to, you can zip that thing up all the way around you, where it's like it's a bivy sack is what it is. I'm gonna drink another cup of coffee, and then I'll start loading things up. Here we go. Onward and upward, boys. Barrels, peoples. It's a little old 2-track road. It goes quite a ways in here. If I remember correctly though, it tops out on a little old rise, and after that it kind of dies out. When we drop back down, we're going to turn to the left, and then that's wilderness. We got to go up a little old trail that leads all the way up to the top. We go right to the top, right up there. And then there's a trail. You can almost see it goes back to the left. And then it goes over and over the top, and that's that big old top ridge. Back off that way, I don't know, quite a ways, and there's where I'm gonna set up this camp. This little 2-track road ends down here, and then we hit a wilderness trail. It'll be good.
I guess I never said who I was doing this for. But, like I said, I wouldn't just do this for anyone. But when my nephew asked me, I didn't think twice. He's my little sister's son, and he's been going on some of these adventures with me since he was just a little guy. He's always liked to hunt and fish, become a really good hunter with a bow, and also loves to fish and is a good fisherman. Matter of fact, he has his own YouTube channel that he started called Mountain Misfits. If you get a chance, go over there and check it out. I'll put a link in the description down below.
Okay, where the trail divides, that trail goes down through and goes down to the river. This trail turns and goes on top. Somebody took the marker off, and they act like why would they put those logs right there? But there used to be a sign right there, I thought. Anyway, this is the way we go, right here. See, we came from way down there. Way down there. It's a pretty good climb. And then we're gonna go up and then up and over. I think I'm gonna try to put their camp right up there somewhere. This used to be absolutely beautiful in here. It was called Magner Park. Big pine trees, just, you know, a really thick canopy, and none of this stuff, that thorny locust. Then after that silver fire came through here, burned everything up. And that thorny locust came back. Maybe it'll go away, I don't know. It sure makes it nasty, nasty for everything. On top of the world. And this will be camp. I'll set up the tent right over there. They got a fire ring. They're up on top. A lot of hills to glass around here. They even got a little bit of firewood. There's a dead tree right over there for more firewood. I don't think you can beat this.
And it is remote. He wanted an adventure. It's an adventure getting here, I guarantee. So, let me take care of these moolahs. Get them unpacked. Ha! They wanted remote and they wanted adventure. Here it is. You can see we're way up on top. But there's an old trail that goes down to the bottom of this canyon right here. And there's water down there in case they need it. I don't know what the trail's like. It's been years since I've been through there. Even back then it was tough. But anyway, I found this place. It's got a little fire ring. Somebody's camped here before. I set up the snow tracker tent. I left them their water, spotting scope, extra stakes, and a wood burn stove. They got to pick the rocks out, set up the wood burn stove themselves. I'm gonna take back my Ellis Cowboy bedroll. We're going back light, so Mrs. Ruth will be happy, happy, happy. The dogs, hounds are tired. There should be some big old coos deer bucks up in here. All right, load them up, move them out, man. See that track right there? Right there. That's a huge Tom lion. P's trailing him, she's trailing him backwards. But I can't go back out that other way, it's already too late. Son of a gun. Now why couldn't that have been this morning? We could have just gone on and caught him. He's up there. Jeez. Oh well. That's the way it goes. I was kind of scared I'd get my ass chewed out right there. Woo! Doggies. I don't know what kind this is, but it came highly recommended. I bought a dog. I didn't buy a dog. I had a guy give me a dog, but I had to pay to get it here. Came all the way from Idaho. It's a lurcher. I've always wanted a lurcher. So when I found out the guy could make it from Idaho and bring it down to Albuquerque, I decided what the heck.
I loaded up my mule, loaded up the female dog, or some of the female dogs, and took off and thought, I'm just going to go to some high country. Temperatures. It's been 100 and, well, it was 107 degrees according to my temperature deal in my truck just the other day. So I thought, I'm just going to go camping in the high pines. So I drove all the way to Albuquerque. I got him. I couldn't film. Really busy, congested street, and I had to park right on the street with my emergency flashers on. But I got him. Took me about 4.5 hours. Then I got like 3.5 hours back to this high country. I'm driving, temperature's 102 degrees according to my truck, and a rainstorm comes by. Temperature drops down to 66 degrees. Right now, I don't know what it is, but it's not very hot. It's nice. So I got here, got my mule hobbled. Got the dogs out, let them run around, watered everything, because everything was pretty thirsty. Okay. And I haven't got my little pup out yet. He's kind of bashful right now. It's a shock. He'd never been anywhere, and then he's had to ride in a car and then my truck for the last, I don't know how many hours, 14, 16 hours, something like that. So I got here. I was gonna, I started a fire. I planned on cooking. It's going to rain. Where are you going? Everything's pretty dadgum wet. But we can try. Yeah. Woo. Man. Can't hardly cook in this rain, not out there on that fire. I don't know, if it slows down a bit, I might be able to cook something. I'm in no hurry. So I kept telling myself all day, you're not in a hurry, you're not in a hurry. Got plenty of time to get here before dark, plenty of places to camp. Just take your time. I hobbled Bonnie. She took off over there. I don't know why she wanted to cross the little dirt road. But she did. I need a big awning, a great big one. Yeah, we cleaned out the adventure trailer, put all my stuff in there, had my grandson take spray foam insulation and seal that thing up because I was getting a lot of dust in there when I was driving down these dirt roads. So he sealed everything up, duct taped those vents shut, got all my stuff in there. I don't know how long I'm going to stay. I'm not going to stay right here though. I'm going to move. I'm going to travel on down this road. I'm going to try to cut clear across. This road here, it splits the wildernesses. It splits the Black Range, what we call the Black Range, or the Aldo Leopold Wilderness, and then on the other side is the Gila Wilderness. And the story goes that it used to all be wilderness, and then that the deer, nobody was getting in here to kill the deer, and they were overpopulating, and they were starving to death. So they built this road through here to give hunters better access to it, because it is pretty remote. It's even remote on this road. I haven't been able to wear a raincoat for a long time. It don't rain much down in that desert. Me and my nephew, we came up here and I took him deer hunting, and we camped probably only about 3 or 4 miles from here.
No, it's Labor Day.
Yeah, it's Labor Day weekend. Me and a buddy of mine, Juan, we packed across the wilderness, not too far from here. We did a 7-day trip.
Pretty country out here, huh?
I know it. We packed from one side to the other side, got caught in a snowstorm. It was in December. Bonnie, don't you leave me. I need you tomorrow. I don't think that fire is going to keep burning. I think it's just going to smoke. It's all right. Wouldn't hurt me to miss a meal or two. Good stuff. My mule. Oh, there he. I don't know why she keeps wanting to go across the road. Anyway, here's my little plug for my sponsor, Olight. Let me tell you about Olight. These are good people. I always carried that little bitty headlamp, and I strapped it to the top of my hat. Well, anyway, I lost it. And that's the second one I've lost. So I sent them a message, and I said, hey, I need a good headlamp. Do you guys make a headlamp? They said, yeah, we do. Do you want one? I said, you bet I want one. And this one's really cool. I'll put a link to it. But it's got a battery pack on the back of it back here. On the back of it. So it's got a real long battery life, and this sucker is bright. Look at this. Now, I don't have it strapped to my hat right now because my hat got really, really wet, and it's like those palm leaf hats, when they get wet, they weigh like 150 pounds. Anyway, Olight. This is the light I got. It's unbelievable. It's got all kinds of settings on it. I don't know how to use all the settings on it yet, but I know that it's bright. Ah, there's Buddy Boy. So I'll put a link down in the bottom. You can use my code. I think it's 100 years or B100. I don't know. Look in the description. I'll put it down there. But it's a good company. They support me. They've helped me out. They've given me several flashlights. And then now they give me this headlamp. And like I said, I really, really like it. And the battery life on it is long. It lasts for a long time. So I'm gonna get this mule, take the hobbles off of her, tie her to the trailer. It's time. I gotta climb up in the bunk. Put the dogs up. I think when I tie her up, I think I'll probably I'll take the hobbles off and lead her over there, but then I'll hobble her while she's tied up to keep her from pawing, because she's got a little what do you call it? She can't sit still very long. But she's been able to graze for quite a while. We've been here for a few hours. She's been grazing. I'm not going to eat till tomorrow because I don't feel like cooking this late at night. Anyway, look at that. Look at that. P, where's Fat Lori? Fat Lori! Come on, Bonnie. How you doing, girl? You doing all right? I know this light's not good for your eyes. That's a good mule right there, guys. A lot of people will put the hobbles down below the fetlock right there. I don't like to. I like to keep them up high. That way it don't rub a sore on them. And these are really cool hobbles. They just got this little latch right here. You just push it through there, and then it locks. Real easy to put on and off. No buckles, no nothing like that. Works pretty good. Huh, Bonnie? I'm going to tie her up to the back of the trailer. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. What's a mule, buddy? Morning, guys. Good dogs. Good dogs. Good dogs. Lori, Lori, Lori. Fat Lori. I'll help you. If you want to twist, you want to make it so hard. Fat thing. Plenty hot. Plenty hot. Let my chair get a little wet. Hey, buddy, we gotta come up with a name for you. We gotta come up with a name for you. Puppy. Oh, I dropped my cheese. Skies are clearing up. Probably get pretty hot in a little while. Humid. Come here, Iris. Come here, Pink. Onward and upward, boys. Here we go. Wow, look at that. It's beautiful. Watch out, Lori. I don't know my way around this country very good. So I'm just kind of explore, get Bonnie exposed to trees and freshness and coolness. Different country. Maybe a bear or an elk or a lion. Old fireplace. Look, you can see the foundation. Wonder who lived here. Must have been some time ago, huh? Look like a bunch of trash in here. Some kind of something to heat something, or pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. Little cabin. Was gonna go that way, but I'm gonna go this way instead. This looks like it's gonna climb, and she needs to climb. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful ride than this. I hate that I'm staying on this road, but it's no big deal. There's no people back in here. When I get up on top, I'm just trying to get Bonnie rode down a little bit. Then I'll go back and break camp right on that hill right there. There he goes. Turned around to head on back. I can feel the heat starting to come in. She picked up her pace a little bit again when we started heading back, but she doesn't have that old head swinging like she did before. You know, looky, looky, looky. She got her head, her ears pointing forward. And really stepping out. I could have been breakfast, I guess. Next time, I think there's a season. I gotta check. Yeah, there's a season. There's an elk rub. 5 till 10. We'll be back at the truck probably 10:30. Be just about perfect. Ooh, a quarter till 11. It's about right. And the sun came out, everything's drying out. I think we'll break camp from here and drive down the road a ways. There's other places I want to see. Here we go. Look at that beautiful mule. Not a good looking mule or what? I just left Bonnie saddled. So I thought I might get up here and see a nice trail I want to ride. She's pretty wore down now. I need to really hammer it in. But it looks like another big rain cloud's coming in. Smart guy might say, we better get out of these mountains. But I'm not very smart, I guess. What is it about seeing weather? I love to see weather. I imagine if you live in a place where there's hurricanes and tornadoes and flooding and stuff like that, you might not enjoy it as much. Around here, it's just fun to see rain. Fly, fly, fly. Nope, right there, go. This is camp. Try to get a fire started and get something cooked. I haven't ate very good for the last couple days. Not that it hurt me, but kind of cheating this time. This is a campground and it's in the middle of nowhere. There's nobody here. Me and my buddy, we packed through the wilderness one time, and this is the little area where they split the wildernesses. And him and I camped here one night. I think it was our third night on our pack trip. And then we continued going. We went up the hill and went back. Went another one more night, and then we ended up at our destination. Well, we got a little picnic table, fire pit. Finding firewood, enough firewood might be hard. Not too bad. Whew. Oh, we got to beat the rain. There we go. Gotta beat the rain. Little burnt, but it'll be all right. Hot. Holy moly, don't fall in there. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good, that's good. Oh. Kind of a flat calzone. Man. Amen. Let's try this. Man. Crust is a little burnt on the bottom in places, but that's okay. Man, should have put the onions in there a little sooner so that it got a little softer. But I love raw onions anyway. In the nick of time, boys. And now the rains came. Raining. Ugh. But it waited until I was done cooking and eating, so You can't beat that. I need to go and saddle that mule. I was planning on riding this evening and going up that trail, but I don't think I'll do it in the rain. Although I'm just sitting here in the rain, so it's not bad. Just a little drizzle. It is peaceful out here. There is another camp down below. I seen them drive in just a minute ago. I'll unsaddle that mule, take her down, let her get a drink of water. Then I'll probably tie her up to the back of the trailer again and hobble her. She did pretty good. Get my coffee ready for in the morning. Yes sir, yes sir. It's not bad. I don't know why that don't pull out tight. It really should. Right there. I don't know why it doesn't. And then it pools water and then it leaks. Think it's gonna rain all night. It's all right. Bonnie's tied up to the trailer. I fed her some grass over there. I took her down and got her water. Got her hobbled so she don't cause any problems maybe. She can't paw the ground at least. She can eat the tree. She'll quit in a little while. Got my coffee ready for in the morning. I'd rather do it on the fire, but I'm pretty sure I won't have a fire in the morning. So I got the jet boil out. Got the dogs up. And I'm tired tonight. It was a good day though. I enjoyed it. And I ate good. Can you believe that? Looks pretty wet out there. Oh, it rained most of the night. But if you listen, you can hear the creek flowing. And then the sound of the raindrops on the tent. It's pretty relaxing, really. Slept good. I slept a lot. Man alive, I think I was asleep at 7 o'clock last night. And I slept till 5 this morning. Now I need coffee. Coffee, coffee. No Carhartts today. What do you think, little buddy boy? What do you think? Rained all night and that thing's still smoking. Look at it. I remember me and my buddy riding down this canyon. I'm not exactly sure where that trail head starts. What I'll do is I'll get on my Onyx maps. And I downloaded the maps to this location because we don't have cell phone service here. So you can go on ahead of time, and if you're elite, you can download the map. Yeah, and then it says exactly where I'm at. It's called Upper Black Canyon. Oh, okay. Shoot, there's almost like a little loop I could make. You can see I put that waypoint right there, that red, it says access. I did that from the house. I got on my map at home and I started trying to scout out my route. And I didn't know if I was going to stay here or not, but I thought, well, if I'm cutting through here and the time was right, this is as good a place as any to camp. I mean, I knew there was an outhouse and I knew there's a picnic table because me and my buddy camped exactly right here before. Yeah, I think I'll saddle up Bonnie and we'll go that way.
You like him, Fat Lori? You causing problems? Are you causing problems? She acts like she's sore, but I couldn't. When I lunged her around, I couldn't see anything. Maybe it's that dog hollering like that's making her nervous. Maybe. She's acting like there's something over here. Look at that. I'm gonna go down the canyon, but she's just like all up on the muscle, wanting to go. Not gonna happen. I'm gonna take her straight up this old steep hill. We're gonna go until her head comes down. I remember this from before. Me and my buddy had to pack up this thing, and it takes the air out, and they were already tired, but look at her. Can't believe that she hasn't slowed down a lick. I have a theory. I don't think she's really scared of anything because she doesn't ever blow up. I think she's always looking for another mule or a horse. I think she's just that loneliness of being by herself. She's just looking because she keeps looking everywhere. I'll test my theory. I'll start bringing Ruth or Clyde as a pack animal. Because I came from all the way down there up this road. I mean, it should take the air out of them. There's a rabbit. I mean, it should just suck the air right out of her. She's just got all that nervous energy. She just can't or won't slow down. So I'm just going to keep on going all the way up to the top. I tell you what, this is steep. And it's a long, old hard climb. Let me show you how steep this is and where we came from. And you can see how she's acting. Never a kick, never nothing. I'm just sitting on her. I don't even have to guide her. She's following the road. Oh. We came from way down there at the bottom. Way down at the bottom down there. Look at her. She just thinks we're gonna go find somebody, I guess. I guess I just gotta get used to it. It's that same feeling. I heard a guy in the comments say the same thing. It's like riding a time bomb. She feels like she's gonna explode. She never does, or hasn't so far, knock on wood. So the only thing I can do is just sit right in the middle of her, let her walk, let her go. Maybe I spent too much time riding those old deadhead mules. Those old plugs. Tell you what, those plugs, they have a purpose. One of my dogs, Iris, ran up the side of the hill a minute ago and rolled a rock down. She didn't blow up. She, like that, like. She's something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try a pack mule with her, because let's see, the first day she spent all day long in the trailer. 8 hours, over 8 hours. That should make them a little bit tired. Next day we rode, I don't know, about 7 miles, 8 miles, I guess. Then she's been tied to a tree, tied to the trailer, fed good and watered good. And then this morning, I mean, it should be, you'd think it'd be taking effect, but it's not really doing much yet. We'll see. It's still early. Look at her look. Burned air, flash floods, fallen trees. Oh. Let's see what we get. Kind of hot, huh, dogs? Check my Onyx map, see how far I got to go to. There's a trail that drops back down. I could make a circle here, but I'm not sure how far it is. And these dogs are getting hot and tired. We got down on the bottom, it'd be all right because there's water down there. But up here on top, it's dry. It's not far up there. So we'll see. See what kind of conditions it. I hate to go back the same way I came. I did that yesterday. I like to make a circle. Oh, got these dang horseflies that keep attacking the mule. She keeps trying to rub her legs, get them off of her, and off of her face. Anyway, let's keep going. Right there it is, boys. Forest Road 150, Black Canyon. Let's take it. Let's see, here we go, guys. Trail keeps going that way, this way, and that way. But I'm gonna try to drop down off this sucker, if I can, back into the canyon, then ride back up the canyon. We'll see. It looks like it's beat out pretty good. It's marked. It's not beat out that good. We will see. Pretty cool. For those that don't know, they mark these trails with, they call those cairn, C-A-I-R-N. That's how they mark them in the wilderness. Well, everywhere really, but especially here in the wilderness. And she's really doing good picking her way down this steep hill. I think it's because her feet are getting a little bit sore. I don't have shoes on her. She's probably gonna have to wear shoes. Anyway, this is pretty not a bad trail. Zigzagging down through here, it's steep. I didn't know that was going to come out right at somebody's house. It's not supposed to, I don't think. I don't know. I seen on the map where there was a private inn holding, but I didn't know they'd have it developed so well. No harm, no foul. I didn't see no sign saying no trespassing, so no big deal. I don't guess. Look at that. Oh, that's a greenhouse. That's cool. The gate's locked. Must be a trail on the other side of the creek. I'm gonna ride back through here and see what I can find. Here we go. There's a trail, it's on the other side, but they real nice people. They said go ahead and stay on the road. And they said that this gate up here I was at, that it's not locked, that it's dummy locked. It worked on this dummy. It's got a lock, but it's got a carabiner on it you can open. So he said, just stay on the road. Real nice guy. He said that trail I came down is really not supposed to be there. They called it an illegal trail because it leads right into their yard. Real nice people. They didn't take offense. I said, man, I am sorry for riding right through your yard. I didn't mean to do that. And they said, oh, no problem, no problem. They said, go ahead and come down the road. Go down through here and go through that gate. There's just a carabiner. It looks like it's locked, but it's really not locked. They shook my hand. His name's John Malone. Real nice guy. There you go. I was kind of scared I'd get my ass chewed out right there. Yeah. I should have looked a little closer. Come on, let's keep going. There's another creek crossing up here, and I'll give her another drink. Let that settle a little bit. Gotta find just that right spot, don't you, sweetheart? No, you know, I took Bonnie down a pretty rough trail. A lot of stuff that could have bothered her. Of course, We didn't have a bear jump out of the bushes or anything like that. Seen some turkey. You know, for years I should have been up here riding this country. And I have before, but not near as much as I should. It's not that far from the house. You know, a couple hour drive, 2.5 hour drive, be up here. Lots of trails, lots of wilderness, lots of forest, lots of game, elk, deer, turkey, bears, lions, bobcats, everything. Conditions are a lot better than down there at in the desert. Anyway, I'm gonna break camp, throw some water on that fire, load up these hound dogs, and head on back. Man, I tell you what, it was a good few days. I was gone. This is my 3rd day. First day was all spent driving and picking up a puppy. I need a name for that puppy. Anyway, thanks for coming along, guys. Appreciate it. Until the next one, onward and upward. It's a good few days. Hey, you guys, if you like this video, watch one of these other videos here. Similar to this. I went camping, but I was on mules and I packed in. I think you'll like it. Thank you.